So I hope you learned, independently how many bags are used, or dice are used, or cups are used, this is a cheating game. You will lose your money. Even me as a specialist, I don't know everything. For instance, the thing with the lemon. The lemon, I don't know. Yeah, but let's, as a final thing, let's show you a famous illusion. I always wanted to perform this illusion, and every famous magician in the history of magic has created his own version of this famous illusion. So me too. Okay, I talk about the famous illusion of cutting a woman in half. You are lucky. You will decide tonight who is on duty.
Who is on duty?
Yeah, because in my version of this famous illusion, I have solved the material problem. Because I figured out in the deck of playing cards are exactly 4 queens available to cut in half. So the queen of clubs, the queen of spades, the queen of diamonds, or the queen of hearts. What's your choice?
Spades.
The queen of spades. Now the queen of hearts is very lucky. Queen of spades. Oh, she's afraid. No, here she is. This one. Okay. And you can decide another thing. You can decide her name, but not her normal name. Decide her stage name, please.
Matilda.
Matilda. The famous Miss Matilda. Miss Matilda is okay?
That's it.
Okay. So I write down Miss Matilda. I hope the camera can catch that. Okay. Please, ladies and gentlemen, take a last look to Miss Matilda. Because in this condition, you will never see Miss Matilda again. In my version of this famous illusion, I don't need any boxes. Only Miss Matilda, me, and a little bit of music. Thank you. No. That's the easy part of the illusion. Now comes the hard part. By the way, in this illusion, in the history of magic, sometimes mistakes occurred. Like so. Huh? That she isn't glued, but really grown together. You can check by yourself, because you gave her the name. That's my present for you. Please check it out. That's for you, of course. Okay, so this is my little show performance part. I hope you enjoyed that part. So now I like to talk about these things and more why I do this than how. Because I think why is more important, because you have to know what you do, of course. The first point is talking about story and what you talk during the performance. It's very hard to find a good plot or a good story for a trick. And one question I always ask myself is, and this is, I think, the most important thing about that, is why should people care? Why should they care about things I do? If I just say, look, I have here 4 kings and they twist and they turn around and they're in my pocket, so what? It's magical, but it's not, it has nothing to do with the audience. So people should care about things you do. And for instance, the 3-fly routine at the beginning, I do first because people have prejudice and they have expectation against magicians. And when I talk about that, they understand I know what they are thinking. And this is interesting to the audience. And in general, when you pick the audience up where they are, for instance, you have a gig and it's so hot in this room, yeah, and you go out and you simply make your show, you don't create a connection to the audience. If you go out and say, oh, welcome in the cheapest sauna of the town, and they know, oh, he feels like me, and then you have your first connection. Okay. The other theme in my performance for the newspaper is everybody perceives illusion different. And that's true. People think, he has skilly fingers, and this is what magic is. But magic is the feeling in the stomach, in the heart, and the pictures in the brain. And this is what's all about magic. So if you can pick up prejudice and expectations, there's another question. Maybe you can talk or deal about in a routine you do. You have a connection to the audience. So let's talk about coins. Where do I have my coins? Here. So this is another 3-flight routine, okay? But I like to talk about some general things. So you don't have to do this routine, but maybe you do a routine and you can pick up bits and pieces for you. First, let's talk about coin magic in general. The problem in coin magic, I think, is the small coins and the big hands. And this is another thing. Generally in magic, if you use things in your hand, or even if you do big illusion or something, there are proportions between a prop and something that it covers, for instance. In the coin magic, you have the hand it covers and the prop with which magic will occur. So use the biggest coins you can handle. Yeah. Because I can hide 5 of them in one hand, so it's not that good. So I try to use the biggest ones. So look for the proportions of these things. Okay, and if you let's examine something in a routine,